custom footwear worn by some of your favorite athletes.
You would not believe how many Next Level Custom.
Next Level Custom.
Next Level Customs.
Next Level Custom.
Best custom-made shoes in baseball.
Next Level Custom. Shout out Next Level Custom.
His art walks the walk. So far, every piece has been a home run.
Welcome back to the Shop Talk podcast. We are here with our special guest. He is the Phillies second baseman, the longest tenured Next Level Customs client, and the father of Braxton Jackson. We got Bryson Stott. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Thank you guys for having me.
Of course, man.
Thanks for coming.
How was the off season? How did it treat you?
Too fast. 2 kids will do that to you.
Yeah.
Sitting around and, counting the days to come back. It was like we never left. So.
Right. For sure. Did you do anything this offseason like different, or was it kind of the the usual of getting your body back in shape, getting back into the groove of things?
Yeah, so I want to say I took like a week shorter hitting. I just felt like I was kind of getting antsy in the sense of, I mean, I love my kids, don't get me wrong. Like during nap times and stuff.
We all say that, yeah.
Nap times and things like that, I was watching TV and I was like, I should probably just go do something 2 weeks after the season ended, and so I let my body rest for about 2.5 weeks, and then got back to it. So
cool. So, you were saying time with your family and all. You just went to Disney World. Do you have a favorite Disney ride? As a parent, I know it's different. You kind of, especially when they're younger.
My personal favorite. Me and Jeff Hoffman actually rode the new Tron.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was sweet.
Awesome.
It was so fast.
Are you more like a roller coaster guy, or are you more like the?
I used to be. I don't really. Not anymore.
Same here. That's why I was asking.
I don't know what happened, but I used to love like Six Flags and things like that. But I don't know. I've gotten a little older and I get like headaches.
Yeah.
My head
I get
back and forth.
the sickness.
He
and
gets
everything.
the patches.
Yeah.
I get the patches behind my ear. I get that motion sick. Some of these rides are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we
Absolutely
just
insane.
ride the flying hippos. So.
Yep.
That's more
the
my speed.
teacups.
Yeah, that's my speed too.
Yeah. So you're saying like about your family and all. It's got to be difficult being balancing it, being a dad and also being a professional athlete. So, what is the pro tip on doing both? And not a lot of people can relate to that, but how do you do it?
A great wife.
Yeah.
She is great, and she knows that some days I go to the field at 11:30 for a 7:00 game, and she's so good with the kids and never has a complaint, and I think that takes a lot of stress off of us.
For sure.
I think you ask anyone, and it's their wife is the driving factor, and never get a hard time or anything like that, and she knows that this is work, and I don't just go to the batting cage to hit for fun with my friends or anything like that. So I wake up and spend the mornings with them, and then I go to work and I don't see them till the next day.
Yeah.
So get a few hours here and there, and then off days, obviously, I wake up early with them and hang out with them all day. But game days, I usually am up around like 9:30, 10. They've had a full morning. My son's going down for his first nap.
Yep.
And she's awesome.
That's awesome.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like that caliber, but
No, but like I said.
Right now it's like I watch the baby from whenever she gets up. It's like 8. It used to be like 11. There was a while there where I'm like, oh, this ain't so bad. Like she's sleeping through the night. She's getting up at like 11, 12. I'm like, this is great. And now it's like 7:30, 6 o'clock, 8:30. Yeah, that's what I hear.
And then
that's
start
what I hear.
work at like 9 till 4 in the morning.
Then work starts when she gets back. So that's like 5:36, and then I'm there till like 4 in the morning. And I guess I got an Xbox thing. Did you just hear that?
Yeah. You know that sound.
Yeah, but So that's awesome. Shout out to all the moms out there, by the way.
Yes.
So this is obviously your second child. Would you say the second child is easier?
Oof.
That's what I've been hearing. We just had ours, and that's all I hear is, it's the second one. It's easier the second time.
Yeah, I'm saying, when are you gonna bring the next one? When's the next one coming? Yep.
I wouldn't say easier. I would say, I don't even know what I say.
You're prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Braxton, it was she had a little running nose. I was like, is she okay? Is she this? Is she that? I was she'd anything where she wasn't like 100%. She can be 99%, and I'm like right on it. My wife's like,
awesome.
You're crazy, and I'm like, I'm being dad.
Yeah.
The second one, I'm still kind of crazy.
Right.
Like when people are holding him, I'm just like Hawkeyeing him. Like,
Was that a sniffle?
yeah,
You got to
don't
make
get
sure.
too close.
Yeah.
Don't get too close now over there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say easier, but it's definitely more like they're a lot more resilient than you think. So Jackson, we set him down all the time. Braxton was in our arms, and she never was on the floor, and she was doing the contact naps and things like that. But with Jackson, it was more of we still give him the cuddles and stuff, but we'll put him on the floor in his little playpen, and you won't hear him for an hour and a half, and he's just laughing away. And he just turned 7 months, and he's crawling around all over the place, and he's like trying to get on his hands and knees and crawl already. And I'm like, Braxton was about 10 months when she started doing that. So, but just watching them two together is
awesome.
great. And I wouldn't say easier by any means because he's a wild child already.
There's always that one.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's always that one.
Yeah. So, all right, on to your baseball career now. You, growing up, were you playing a lot of travel ball? Like, obviously after like Little League and things like that.
Yeah, I played travel ball and I played Little League. But I played with the same team from, I don't know, 7, 8 to 12, and then team broke up, and then I always played up, so I was always a year younger. And then when all the older kids went to 13U, I was still 12, so then I started playing my own age group, and went to a really good team also in Vegas, and we went kind of all over the place in the top 10 tournaments and things like that. And
we'll be getting back to the interview with Bryson in a second, but here's a quick word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Semino's Barber Co. in Collegeville, the spot to go where you want to feel sharp and look confident. Whether you got a big weekend or a busy work week, or you're heading out with the family, Semino's delivers sharp fades, clean tapers, classic cuts, and precise beard work every time.
They're a family-owned shop that's built a strong reputation in the community, award-winning for both men's grooming and kids' haircuts. If you're in the Collegeville or surrounding areas and haven't tried them yet, this is your sign. Upgrade your barber. Walk-ins are welcome, but appointments are recommended, so don't wait.
Follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Semino's Barber Co. _. Book your appointment and tell them you heard about them on this podcast. Semino's Barber Co., where confidence starts in the chair. We'd also like to thank Pretty Weird for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. Pretty Weird is a local Philly artist creating some really unique and handmade pieces inspired by Philadelphia culture. One of their coolest things is the individually hand-painted Philly mascot jewelry.
They also create hand-painted custom clothing. So if you're looking for something one of a kind that represents Philly, they can turn it into wearable art.
On top of that, they got hand-drawn Philly coloring books, which are awesome whether you're a kid or a collector or just someone who loves the city.
And if you're into art, like we are, they also release limited edition Philly-themed art prints, so you can grab something unique before it's gone.
Everything they make is designed and created by a local artist, which makes it even cooler if you like supporting small businesses and local creators.
So if you love Philly and you want something original that stands out, go check out Pretty Weird and see what they've got.
We'd also like to thank Wicked Good Design Shop. It's a female veteran-owned creative business run by Janelle, someone who we go way back with. She's worked with us for years. She's the one who made the official Next Level Customs hats that you'll see us wearing in our videos, so you already know the quality's legit.
Janelle specializes in custom-made pieces designed to bring personality and meaning into your space. Everything she creates is thoughtful, high quality, and made with a ton of attention to detail.
Whether it's custom designs or personalized items or creative pieces that actually tell a story, Wicked Good Design Shops focus on making the things feel unique, personal, and not just something that's mass-produced.
And like we always say, we love supporting businesses run by veterans and people in our circle, especially when the work speaks for itself.
So if you're looking for something custom, meaningful, and made with real care, check out Wicked Good Design Shop and see what Janelle is creating. We'd also like to thank their sister company, Wicked Good Coffee. It's a veteran-owned specialty coffee company built around heritage, resilience, and seriously bold flavor. Their motto says it all: Ukrainian strength, Cuban fire.
They combine the toughness and resilience of Ukrainian heritage with the rich, bold intensity you've expected from Cuban-style coffee. creating a blend that's powerful, smooth, and made to actually wake you up.
This isn't your average grocery store coffee either. Wicked Good focuses on specialty grade beans and bold roasting, so every cup hits with real flavor and real character.
And the best part, when you're drinking Wicked Good coffee, you're also supporting a veteran-owned business that's built on hard work, heritage, and doing things the right way.
So if you're tired of weak coffee and want something with some real kick to start your day, check out Wicked Good Coffee. For the next part of the episode, it might sound a little different. We had some technical difficulties with the sun and the Florida heat kind of overheating our equipment, so it might sound a little bit different, but enjoy the rest of the episode with Bryson Stott.
My freshman year, I was like 5 foot,
Really?
maybe 100 pounds. Obviously nothing really. Sophomore year is 5'6", maybe 5'5". My junior summer, I grew a lot, and we played American Legion. My high school coach was like big into that.
Yeah.
We took a month-long trip, just us, no parents, just the players and the coaches, to kind of get us ready for moving to the next level. And I'd say my junior summer was a couple schools here and there, and just the emails and come to our camps and things like that. And my brother's 6 years older than I am, and he has some friends that got drafted out of high school, and a couple first-round buddies and things like that. And they were just like, those camps, do not go.
Yeah.
Like, unless they're going to pay for you to go there, do not go.
I agree.
So I didn't do any of those, and then my senior fall, got the UNLV, the UNR, and I ended up going to UNLV, obviously, and then kind of kept going, and then I was talking to Arizona and Arizona State, all those guys. So I was kind of the late bloomer.
Yeah.
I mean, I was always good. I always had good numbers and things like that, but I just wasn't physical. Nobody's signed 5 foot, 100-pound freshman, and just kind of hit my growth spurt late, so everything was kind of late. And I was set on leaving. I was like, I'm going to Arizona. It's gonna be great. All this, and then I was like, well, maybe I'm gonna stay home, and this is what I wanted to do forever. So I was like, how often can my family come to every game, every home game, without flying or driving or anything like that? It was a 20-minute drive down the street.
You can't beat that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
I lived at home, and it was
local and everything.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Friends can come out and see you. And
my stipend went straight to my pocket. And,
nice.
Lived at home, and kind of like I was still in high school, but going to college. And
That's awesome.
First day, I like made the right out of my neighborhood, going to my high school. And I'm like, wait a minute,
You gotta go to college.
but it was fun. I don't think I would have changed it.
Right.
I don't think I would have went anywhere else. That's awesome.
And then you get drafted in 2019 by the Phillies. What was kind of your first reaction to getting drafted, just in general, and then to the Phillies? And like, did you have conversations with them beforehand, or was it straight a surprise? Like, what was that kind of like?
So my original thought was, oh my gosh, I'm falling in the draft. I had my academic advisor at college, loved him. His name is Alan. We had all 30 teams in his office, and each time I had a meeting, I'd go in, I'd write the date, and like things like that. So I talked to all 30 teams, and the back half of the first round, it was, you're not getting to us, it's going to take long, but let's just talk about some things. I'm like, okay. This pick number 18 doesn't want to talk to me anymore because they don't think I'm getting there. And, talked to the Reds quite a bit, and then the Braves, and pretty much without saying it, they said I was going to go 10 to the Giants. And, obviously, they're not going to say it because they don't think it happened. But I thought I was going to the Giants, and my advisors and everything thought I was going to go to the Giants at 10. And obviously, anything before 10 could have happened. And hearing some like rumblings at 4 and things like that. But somebody took a picture they weren't like projected to take, in a sense, and kind of like flipped everything around. And, then 11 was the Blue Jays. And that's when Vladdy and Bichette and all them were 21 and in the big leagues. I'm like, I'm 21, in college, like not going to work. And then 12 and 13 had the pre-draft deals set already. And I did one pre-draft workout with the Diamondbacks, and they said, if you get to us at 16, you're not getting past us. So I had a sense of like, Just
Around Reedy,
yeah,
at
I was
least.
like, I'm not doing these workouts unless you tell me what I
Right.
want to hear. And,
Right.
wasting my parents' money going
Right.
to these for whatever reason. And so I kind of had a sense it wasn't going to be past 16, but
Yeah.
it was like, pick one. I'm like, when am I going to get drafted?
Right.
I wasn't going first overall. And then I got to 12, and Scott Boras called and said, you're going to Philly at 14. And I knew nothing about the East Coast.
Really? Oh, wow.
But I mean, Bryce just signing there and things like that. And my cousin actually was in Lehigh at the time. And he gets traded like a week or two.
Oh, of course.
Oh, like, great. But yeah, I was super excited, and Bryce called right after and had nothing but great things to say. And I was super excited to kind of get to the East Coast and see what that's
see
all
what it's
about.
like, right?
Over there, you drive 2 hours, you're in like 2 different states over.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You drive 2 hours, you're like in the mountains. So
Right.
It's like, it was way different for me, but I
Right.
was really excited to go.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you knew Bryce before all the baseball stuff, right?
Yeah, so his older sister cheered for my mom when she was in high school.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah. So my brother and Bryce put on some teams like growing up, and so we knew them just from Brittany being the cheerleader, and
Right.
my mom was the cheer coach until we started getting into sports, and then she's still a teacher. She's still going.
That's awesome.
Some years.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
She stopped the coaching because we were going to baseball, and my sister
Right.
had dance and gymnastics, and my brother was playing football and whatever else he was doing. Yeah, so that's how we met them, and obviously as I've gotten older, our relationship has gotten a lot more of friends instead of,
Right.
oh my gosh, I would always tell my mom, there's no way you know him, and
Right.
because I was seeing him on TV at
Right.
12 years old.
Right.
Oh, this guy's going to be really good. I'm like, Mom, there's no way you know him.
Right.
But as I've gotten older, it's obviously our friendship he's one of my best friends now. And
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
we've known him for a long time. They're a great fan.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you get drafted, you end up in Williamsport first, right?
Yeah.
So that was actually the first time we seen you.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You were wearing Under Armour cleats,
Yeah.
right? So that's what I thought. So you wore the Under Armour cleats. How long? I just I honestly, you know what it was? I remember seeing him wear it, and when he got drafted, they were saying like, oh, Bryce Harper, same Vegas.
yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, oh, he just got stuff for Bryce Harper because he got all the the UA stuff on. So at what point were you like, okay, I want to switch to Nike, or what about Nike did you like over Under Armour?
So we were Nike in college. I kind of always wore Nike, so I wear the plastic cleats.
Right.
I wear molded cleats, and I don't wear the metals. And I felt like Nike's molded cleats from even way back then were better than anyone else's in a sense. And
They're definitely sharper.
Yeah.
I know that from experience. Yeah.
And then, Bryce would give me stuff, kind of just clean out the faucet or whatever. Here's all this stuff, and I was like, well, I can't wear an Under Armour shirt, or Nike shoes, or whatever. But a lot of people don't know when you sign, and my draft was in June, you don't sign your apparel deal until November, when the season ends for the guys who are currently under deals.
Gotcha.
They send you a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like they send you it all, but you don't put the pen to the paper until the season's over. They drop some guys retire, things like that.
Right.
So they see how much money they have. So I wore Under Armour my first year, and I've always kind of was like, being a Nike athlete would be
For sure.
so cool.
For sure.
See it on TV and things like that. And
Jordan, like that. Just
LeBron, and
yeah, like those. I was just like,
Ricky.
they called and they said they wanted to offer me a deal, and I was like, don't even let them
No. Yeah.
just take it. I don't even care.
Yep.
Just get it done, and that's all I.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So now everyone knows we don't supply him the cleats. You'd be stunned how many people get him metal cleats. Why is he giving them molded? You're giving them molded. I'm like, we just paying him. He gives it to us, we pay him.
But you had told us before about the molded reason why.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you had an injury before, and you just felt like the molded were better for you.
My what was that? My junior year of high school. We again, back to my high school coach, he was a freak about the field. Like, if the grass flipping was out
Yep.
of place, he would
Us
see
too.
it.
Yep.
And we had the best field in town, and we were working on the field from 1 to 4, and then we'd practice and things like that. So we introduced the clay. Clay was starting to become more accessible to not just the big leagues, and it was starting to get into high school fields. And we were the ones doing it, so we were just tamping away, and it was hard, just kind of like rocks, and you had to water it a lot, whatever.
Yeah.
And I took a swing, and my cleat didn't move, and my knee just went forward, and I went to the doctor because I couldn't like stand really. I finished my bat somehow, and I think I should have been a double, and I like hopped to first, and went to the doctor, and they were like, "Did you feel this?" I'm like, "Yep." "Did you feel that?" "Yep." "Did you hear this?" "Yep." I'm like, I think I just blew my leg out. As a junior in high school, I'm like, I think I just blew my leg out. And did all the imaging, and they were like, nothing.
Wow.
Nothing here. But
Just
it was swollen.
out,
It was swollen, and I heard the clicks, and I heard the pops, and I was like, that's not good. So I go, my mom obviously takes me, and did all the imaging, and nothing came of it. And I was back playing 2 days later, and because in high school you play 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday, Saturday. So I had 2 days off, and I was wearing a knee sleeve, and of course I'm a junior, and there's some scouts like.
Of course, yeah.
You don't miss that time.
To get the hit a ball off the center field wall, and it takes me 15 seconds to get to second, and they're like,
yeah.
Are you jogging?
You know, a lot of guys in the league like wear molded, or like if there's other guys.
A lot of
wearing
catchers
it.
will.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Arenado does here and there. There's some guys that'll just wear. They're easier on their legs too. I feel like I've had shin splints or knee issues. Not done.
You're right.
Yes.
I haven't gotten shin splints or sore knees or sore backs or anything like that since I switched to molds when I was 17.
Yeah. I agree. I wore moldeds too when I was young. But it was the same way. We played at FMB Field. I don't know if you ever played there. In Harrisburg is where the Senators play, Double A.
Up in Harrisburg, right?
Yeah. So that was like pro grade stuff. But I agree. Like the plastics feel better. Like
they just feel better on my feet. And they won't get stuck no matter what. So I'm like, I didn't have that fear of breaking my leg again or whatever that even happened. I don't even know what happened. But we're more ever since.
Nice. So of course we've done a ton of cleats together, custom cleats. Do you have a pair that you're like, that was the best pair we've ever done? This was my favorite. Not to put you on the spot. There's no wrong answer. We've done a lot of cool shit. There's no wrong answer.
You're like, all right, listen, they were all good.
The Bell's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Just
the classic.
Simple. And
Yep.
It's not too hard on you guys. I don't think I'm not doing it. So we kind of go with all our jerseys.
Yeah.
I really like the Elmo one.
That's what I was just going to.
It's a good one.
That's my favorite. My favorite was before that was the City Connect with the Elmos.
Yeah.
I love the Elmos. I love the laces. I love the look on them. They're just. Yeah,
I mean, all my Players Weekend stuff came out really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I love my kids and incorporating
For sure.
anything. So all the stuff you do for them is good.
Awesome.
My absolute favorite though. Still,
They could fit so many.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. People ask all the time, how many pairs have we done from? I'm like, I don't know, a lot. I don't really know, to be honest.
One of my favorites was the camo ones we did for the Creams.
Yeah.
That was
first
the
year.
first year.
Yep. Those were sick.
I think you did like a Vegas pair.
They were the ones with the slot.
Players Weekend last year, right? Was it last year? Yeah.
Were they the ones that were the burpees?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That one, I think. Don't take this the wrong way. Was like your best. Like everything was
The
like
details
so
and all.
clean.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you did
Yep.
this, but
Oh yeah.
We're getting there. We're figuring it out.
There's so much like new stuff that we're looking at.
I like send you stuff. I'm like, I don't want this to take too long.
Yeah.
I know you're up till 5 a.m.
Nah, dude. It's all good.
And
Like we're learning too as we go. Like as we go, there's like new things that we're coming up with, new things that we're like just
finding out. And
like even some of the stuff you gave us, you're like,
oh, that helps a lot. We do too.
So you don't know how much.
the one tweet I was like, just see if it works.
Yeah,
If it doesn't work,
like
then
we just did stuff for the my cleats for the Eagles.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of stuff that we like
Learned from that, we did
learned
that.
from
Yeah.
that. Like, will that work? Will that? Oh yeah, we did it with them. That'll definitely work.
It might work. Let's try it on these.
Yes, yes. So, but yeah, they're definitely like my favorite
Yeah.
ones. That's Some of them I forget, so.
Yeah, same. I'm trying to like forget some, but I know I'm forgetting some here or there.
It's funny you say that because we do definitely learn things as we go, and we get better as we go.
This segue.
Yeah, this is a good story. I've been wanting to tell you the story
Hold on,
forever.
first, wait, before you tell him, I've been telling. Are you sure?
He doesn't want me to tell the story,
Are you
but I'm going
sure that you want to tell him about this?
Listen, I learned a lot, right?
And it's been how many years?
I learned a lot. We've done plenty of pairs after this version, okay?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you that.
Okay.
So 2023, right?
Yeah.
Was that when we first did the pairs?
Yeah.
Right?
It was the powder blue.
Yeah. So we did the bells first, right? Second pair you ever gave me. I'm like, I'm like getting these guys now. Now I'm like on a roll. I got to keep going. You give me the powder blues, right? Remember that one, the powder blue? They were just all powder blue. And you're like, just put the maroon backs and the maroon swoosh, and we're good. I'm like, perfect, easy, clean. It'll be easy. My name starts getting out there locally. The news wants to come do a story on me. Like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'm doing something now. If you want to, come watch it. I shit you not, they stayed from start to finish.
The whole
time I'm like, oh my god, like when is this gonna, he follows me on Facebook, he's probably gonna see this all.
Yeah.
So I'm like rushing a little bit. I'm like, this needs to get done. Like I need these people out of my house. Like I'm not kidding you.
He was in college still.
Right.
And his wife, now his fiance at the time, had an apartment. So he was doing this in a kitchen in an apartment.
So I got some overspray under the Nike swoosh. No problem, I can touch it up. I just got it done. I'm like, here it is. Here, take your video and leave. So they leave. I spent from, as soon as they left, through the night to try to get it off. I'm trying to get it off. I'm like trying to color swap it, everything. So I'm like color swapping. I'm heating it up, and I'm like, let me just look at the clock. And I look at the clock. It's like 4:40 in the morning, and I look back down, and there's a hole through the shoe. Through the shoe. I burned a hole through the shoe.
He called me too at that
4:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do? This was it. Like, this is terrible. This is not
the patches coming.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. This is perfect.
So do you already know?
I didn't know that's what happened.
Okay. But you could tell, like, why did he put patches on the shoe?
No, I think I was putting my foot in one.
Oh no!
And I was like, something don't feel right.
Oh no!
I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it. I didn't know there's a hole in it.
Okay.
But I put it on.
Okay.
And like I'm so like, I don't wear shoes or cleats or
Right.
socks or like. I'm weird in a sense. Like if I put my socks on, I used to wear my socks inside out first of all. And so
Okay.
I started wearing whatever. Because I didn't like the seam touching my toes.
Right.
My feet I'm weird.
Yeah.
So I put my cleat on and I'm like, this doesn't feel right. And I didn't wear them the first time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what we both said. Oh my god! Oh my
You
god!
fucking know. Damn it! Like we're like.
We ruined them. He's gonna tell everybody it's a disaster.
I'm sitting there and I'm like testing them out. I'm like, when you're at like Dick's Sporting Goods
Yeah.
when you're a kid and like you run up and down the aisle. I was like running up and down the like clubhouse.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel as tight. It feels a little wonky on the left side of my foot.
That's where it was. He got it. It's great.
I'm like, I don't know what it is. I can't wear it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just only thinking about
Right.
why my cleats don't
You
feel
were.
right.
I think you did wear them once. Like
He wore them like last year. Yeah. Then I'm like, okay, it might not be that bad.
Like
He
it
did
was
wear.
a sock because I remember we reached out to like.
It's like right here.
Yes. It wasn't a huge hole, but I could see through it. Like I saw it.
But we had to look and we found.
We did research. We're like calling people, and like if they're like, I don't know, we're like, never
There
mind.
was
Like
an old guy, like an older guy who worked in where was it? Sunbury, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Not Sunbury.
Selinsgrove.
Lewisburg, Pennsylvania.
Lewisburg, yeah.
A little tiny shop. This guy had like a little, and he took care of that spot, or like the stress was.
It was like $180 just to like sew it on, and I'm like, I don't care. I'll charge $400. Just get it done. It's gotta get done.
I'm like looking at it. I'm like, all the spikes are here. Like,
Yeah.
they're the same length. Like I'm just looking at it. I'm like, I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
I cannot wear it because I.
So now he's mad. And we
No, listen, we've done dozens of
said, yeah, I'm
pairs.
like,
No,
yeah.
no, no. We're official.
I won.
I
Yeah.
said, Brian, why don't you just let him know what happened?
I'm like,
it's like
this is-
4:35 in the morning. He's freaking out.
I'm like, maybe I could sew it back on. I've never sewed anything in my life. I'm like, I'll just go and I'll try to sew it back
I gotta
together.
go look at it.
Yeah, you can take the patch off now. Now the patch out of the bag.
Here, and I was like, it like didn't feel like as snug as
Yeah.
usual. But like,
There's probably no padding there. I probably burned a hole through the whole thing.
It felt off. And I was
Yeah.
like,
It's just the little things like that we do when we're doing it that it's like.
And of course,
obviously-
like the type of cleat was not accessible. Like,
Yeah.
like,
I wasn't
I'm like
gonna get running out
powder
and
blue, molded bottoms, like fast delivery, can't find anything. So I'm like, we're gonna have to.
Say where it's like, it's getting harder and harder to find, and you know.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've always wanted to tell you that story. He's like, I don't know, man.
That's funny,
does it look bad? Yeah, I'm like, listen, we've done so many pairs. We worked with a bunch of other guys. Like, we learned. As long as you learned, and like, of course, now I'd be like, go, dude, like something.
Athletes,
right? But at the time, we weren't in. Like, we were just like, we only did a pair for you and Bailey at the time, and we did a pair for McCutcheon, but it wasn't like business. It was just, you know.
I was gonna say Bailey is the reason I check my DMs.
Yeah.
Because I don't usually look at my like DMs or anything, and I was like, I need, because Nike went away from Nike ID for a while,
right?
And I was like, well, I have all these cleats, and like, can only wear them. Like I go through one a month,
right?
Maybe. Like the Reds, I go through like 2.5 weeks just because the molds they can wear out.
Right.
Like our blues and. When I wear royal blue for the queens and stuff, like those last a little longer because
they don't wear
every day.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, who does your cleats? And then he told me, and I was like, he's like, I think he DM'd you, and I was like,
yeah.
I'm like this.
I DM everybody, anybody.
Please, you want to do it? And I like,
yes.
Sweet.
No, it was perfect. Did you ever hear the story about how we found out you texted me?
Texted what?
On the DM though.
When you reached out to him, yeah.
So I was in the middle of a college game, on deck. I'm like swinging. I was literally next. And he comes down, and he's like that dad that sits at the top and stays
way far away. I don't want to be.
He comes down, he's like, Ryan, and I'm like, no way, he's really doing this, right? Because I think I like grounded out the first.
I got a teammate. One of your teammates to get you.
I'm like, there's no way he's gonna bust my balls about that at bat. Like I'm like, and I'm ignoring him. He's like, come here, hurry up, and he's got his phone, and I'm like, my first thought was like somebody died, or like something crazy happened, and then he's like, because my wife had my phone, and he's like, Bryce Stott just DM you went to Paris. And of course, I'm like, no. And I'm like, yeah, he did. I'm like, the whole game, obviously.
Oh, the game was done. After that.
Sorry to anybody, my coach and all listening. Like, the game was an afterthought then. I'm like, I'm thinking of different ideas we could do already. I'm in center field. I'm like, nah, we could do this shit. We could do that. And I knew he was Nike. I'm like, we could do it all. But
how do you feel with like the new stuff that you're wearing? I noticed today at the game you were wearing like.
Yeah, it took me a second.
Because I know there was like a progression, like just the weight of them and everything.
Yeah, it took me a second. Like I said, I'm weird, and the actual cleat plate is just one now.
Really?
Like two,
yeah.
So it's more like the football cleats are kind of like
similar.
So that kind of took me a second, and they don't have the strap.
Got you on top,
without a strap. And
yeah, they've been straps ever since we've worked here. Like least,
but I was like, these aren't mids by any means.
Yeah.
They're kind of
lows, right?
But as speaking of, if Des, you see this, I have to text you. I told her I would let her know. I first got them, and it's like, these aren't mids by any means, but I still have some from last year, so like, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And they're great, and like, they listen to us and things like that. So I'm sure eventually they'll have one with a strap, and then it'll just be all the same. But I'm kind of coming around to them now, and I think my biggest like ick is like when you walk and like you feel like your heel slide, like in lows.
That strap.
So I don't wear the lows, and but now I think I figured out how to get that away. So they're actually a lot more comfortable than when I first tried them.
Oh, really?
I kind of like the one plate.
Yeah. I always thought that was interesting that they did the two, because I wore a couple.
I think I'm on one plate.
Yeah. Even the Jordans are the same way. The molded are the one piece.
The one piece, yeah.
I was skeptical at first because they didn't have a strap.
Yeah.
No complaints now.
Cool. I think that's all we got for you, man. We appreciate you coming on. I know you don't typically do this type of thing, so we really appreciate you coming on. And
ecstatic that you came and did this. And we had a little bit of.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll figure that stuff out later. But yeah, that'll wrap up this episode of the Shop Talk podcast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.